first begin by providing some brief background remarks on how we got where we are today and where we're going in the future. So as many of you know, Southeastern Oklahoma State University has a long and proud tradition of rodeo, a long and proud tradition of winning championships, both nationally and regionally in college rodeo. That tradition of excellence will be bolstered by the construction of our new Rodeo Ag Expo Center, which will replace the equestrian center that is currently located on 9th Avenue. We are truly grateful for the Choctaw Nation who purchased the 9th Avenue property a number of years ago and has been so gracious in enabling us to have the resources for this new facility, as well as the incredible partnership over the last few years, enabling us to continue to utilize that property on 9th Street while we build this new facility and transition our program back to campus. This new multi-purpose facility will be a tremendous asset both to the university and to our community. It fits nicely into the campus master plan that we've been developing over the past several months as we continue to build a vision for the future of our university. These types of projects are not possible without the outstanding support that we continue to receive from our community alumni, friends, and many of those that I pointed out are here today joining us to celebrate this. This new Expo Center will include a 135 by 225 foot lighted outdoor arena, livestock penning, elevated announcers booth, and bleacher seating for over 500, which will allow the rodeo program to have a well-equipped space to provide and host events and practices. We'll have turnout shelters with runs and pasture shelters for livestock and horses. We'll have a structure for a classroom building that provides an office, computer lab, large meeting and classroom spaces, hospitality kitchen, and a shop area that will serve both the rodeo program and our university as a whole. We'll also be renovating the house, just outside the fence on this property, for use by our facility caretakers. And this new facility will complement and ensure the continued use of our Crooked Smile Trail, our intramural field, and our intercollegiate softball facility. We envision that the Expo Center will have a positive impact economically on the Durant community through the many and varied events that we'll be able to accommodate at this new facility. To sum things up, we're very excited about not only the construction of the new Rodeo Expo, but about the future of Southeastern Oklahoma State University and our great rodeo program. We have a lot of positive energy at Southeastern, and we're so glad that you all came out to help us celebrate and be a part of this day. At this time, I'd like to introduce the folks behind me and let them say a few words. First, we are very pleased that we have a special guest with us today, and that is Regent Connie Riley of Okemah. Regent Riley serves as the chair of the Regional University System of Oklahoma Board of Regents. Her love and devotion to education date back to her days as a public school educator. She's a frequent visitor to our campus, supporting Southeastern by attending various events, including commencement exercises and others. We're really proud and thankful that Regent Riley was able to join us today for this celebration. Regent Riley.
He's 100% right about supporting Southeastern. I love coming down here. I'm glad I'm here today. I have toured the old rodeo arena, and so this is going to be a major improvement. This is very, very exciting. I can see Southeastern Oklahoma State University and Durant are ready to cowboy up, and I'm glad you are. It's wonderful that you are. You know, Henry Ford once said that coming together is a beginning, keeping together is process, but working together is success. And I think this community, the university, the regents, everybody working together has brought about this success. Partnerships are important to our students. They allow our institutions to offer the needs that they so desperately need in their educational career. Southeastern Oklahoma State University has a long tradition of joining their strategic plan and their mission with the facilities, the resources, the programs for their students to ensure that they have a high quality and a forward-thinking education. Some institutions teach, some institutions educate. Southeastern Oklahoma State University educates their students, and I'm very, very proud of that. I want to congratulate President Newsom, the City of Durant, the regents, the students, everyone involved, including President Newsom's outstanding staff, with this amazing project that you're doing here today. I want to thank you for allowing me to be here. It means a lot, and I also am ready to celebrate on June 17th with our NCAA winning team. I know they're going to win. So thank you very much for letting me be here today.
Thank you, Regent Riley. Now I'd like to introduce Keith Baxter. Keith has served as the Director of Athletics at Southeastern since 2008, overseeing 12 sports, including rodeo. He was the head football coach at Southeastern from 2001 to 2004, and I can't be more excited about the future of our athletic program under Coach Baxter and all of the work that he does to make sure that our student-athlete experience is second to none and that they are not only successful on the field and in the arena, but in the classroom as well. So I give you our athletic director, Keith Baxter.
Thank you, President Newsom. It's truly an honor to be a part of this celebration today, and that's exactly what it is. It's a celebration of returning the Southeastern Rodeo program to the campus of Southeastern. Many people don't know that years ago, I don't know exactly how many years ago, but there was an arena located on the northwest part of campus, over by where grounds is located right now, and that's where the rodeo team would practice, and that's where they would have their events. Well, now we are going to have a state-of-the-art facility located right here in the heart of campus that we can all be very, very proud of. Some specific thank yous that need to go out today. I think GH2 architectural firm for their vision and design of this beautiful facility. I want to recognize them. To Plyler Construction, Bob McMahon and David Plyler for their direction and helping keeping us on focus the last several months of getting a plan that we can now put the shovels in the ground and become a reality. President Thomas Newsom for his leadership and commitment to this project and making this vision become a reality, a much, much needed reality. To the former rodeo student athletes who have spent countless hours and covered thousands and thousands of miles representing Southeastern Oklahoma to the world and brought home many, many championships and a few national championships. Our current student athletes who continue that championship tradition and that represent us on a yearly and weekly basis to all the places they travel throughout the country representing Southeastern and Southeastern Rodeo. To the former coaches who have recruited and tirelessly put Southeastern students in a position to compete for national titles. One former coach in particular, Betty Gail Cooper Ratliff, the face of Southeastern Rodeo. She helped to put Southeastern Rodeo in the arena, competing for national titles year in, year out, and that tradition still continues today. And of course, our current coach, Christy Broderick, and her husband Kyle, who carry on that legacy of Betty Gail. Christy, a former student rodeo standout, has poured her heart and soul in the development of a world-class rodeo team, and now she will have a first-class facility to continue that development and bring home many, many more championships. This facility is not only an investment into the lives of current and future student athletes, but it's also an investment into the campus of Southeastern, into the community of Durant. And it's an honor and a privilege to be a part of that today. Thank you.
So now I'd like to give a few moments for those that are helping us develop this project, talk a little bit about that. And first of all, we were fortunate enough that a short time ago we went out for bids for architecture or engineers on call. And we were fortunate enough that GH2 was one of those that answered that call. There were a number that others that did, but GH2 really specializes in building exactly what we're building here at Southeastern, and that is equine and rodeo facilities. And when we want to be the best, we're going to find the best. We're going to make sure that we do things the right way. So we're really proud of the fact that GH2 has partnered with us on this project. And on behalf of GH2, I'd like to introduce Olivia Huppy, who will give comments from the architect.
So being able to work on projects like this is personally very satisfying for us, and being able to be a part of such a prolific rodeo team is incredible. So we're so excited about this project and seeing it move forward, and thank you very much.
Southeastern Oklahoma State University has also established a very strong partnership with Plyler Construction. Mr. David Plyler, president of Plyler Construction, which will be overseeing this project from the build standpoint, is based in Sherman, Texas. But Mr. Plyler and his family have an extensive connection to Durant, as his father and grandfather were both raised here. His late grandfather founded the company in 1960, and the Plyler name can be found on buildings all across Southeastern Oklahoma State University's campus in North Texas. Mr. Plyler also currently serves as the mayor of Sherman. We won't hold that against him. But please, in order to have comments from Plyler Construction, Mr. David Plyler.
Thank you, Dr. Newsom, for that great introduction. Actually, we do have deep Durant roots. For those of you that know, I had the pleasure of growing up here from spending quite a few summers in your city. I did want to thank the Board of Regents, of course, Dr. Newsom, Dennis Westman, Michael Stout, and the others who are always great to work with, allowing our team to bring this vision that's been cast into reality. That's a great thing about being a builder. You get to take somebody's idea and turn it into reality. The project that we're gathered here today to celebrate has been long thought of and needed in the region. As you know, we're squarely in the center of horse country, and I'm sure this facility can be used in multiple ways, from teaching to hosting equestrian events, making this one more exciting destination location among many in the portfolio of Southeastern Oklahoma State University. We're thrilled to be associated with a thriving, innovating, and forward-thinking university that places student experiences and achievement as a priority. So I want to thank Southeastern for including our firm on the rodeo arena team. Our deep Southern Oklahoma roots place us in a unique position to be an asset and responsive partner as we bring the vision of the university to reality. So thank you, Dr. Newsom, for the opportunity today to say thank you and allow us to be part of this incredible project.
All right, no offense to anybody behind me, but now the two most important people. Christy Broderick took over the Southeastern Rodeo program in the summer of 2013. She's a Southeastern graduate who competed as a member of the rodeo team from 1992 to 1995 under legendary coach Betty Gail Cooper Ratliff, and was a member of the 1994 women's team that finished national runner-up at the College National Finals Rodeo. In her time at the helm, the program has picked up 2 Central Plains Region Women's Championships and 1 Central Plains Region Men's Championship and 1 Reserve Men's Championship. And she was named the 2018-19 Central Plains Region Coach of the Year. She also spearheaded the creation of the Southeastern Rodeo Hall of Fame, which was implemented in the fall of 2016, and the Betty Gail Cooper Ratliff Alumni Rodeo, which was implemented in the fall of 2014. Coach Broderick is not only an asset to Southeastern Oklahoma State University, but her and her husband Kyle are an asset to Durant, Oklahoma. I know that if there's anything horse related in this area, in this city, that her and Kyle are in front and center and are supportive of that. And I think that this new facility will give them another level of capacity in order supporting that in our city, in our region. So without further ado, I introduce to you a good friend of mine and our Southeastern Rodeo coach, Christy Broderick.
Thank you, Dr. Newsom, and I just want to thank everyone for being here today. I'm just going to start it off with a quote, and maybe that will lead into how I feel about today. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams, and today is truthfully a dream come true. Not only to me, but to all my predecessors, the founders, the people that even thought about creating Southeastern Rodeo. Today's a long-awaited day, and I'm happy to be standing here celebrating this day for all the past founders, rodeo coaches, alumni, and the community supporters that have supported this program that's been in existence for over 65 years. I want to personally thank Dr. Newsome for having and recognizing this vision that we're getting to celebrate today. Today is a major shift, in my opinion, soon leaving behind a facility that used to house horseback riding programs to a full-fledged rodeo practice facility with the ability to host events and bring people into our community. Southeastern Rodeo has not had a full-fledged practice facility in over 35 years. They have still won national championships through it all, and it hasn't held the program back, but this will only help it flourish and move forward in a much more positive direction. The vision to begin this rodeo team started in the 1950s and was started as a club. Ironically, it had a female advisor even in 1950. And it was called the Little D Rodeo Club that soon evolved into a powerhouse national rodeo team, which fortunately was when I was a child growing up. And so I made a pact with my best friend when I was 12 years old that we were both going to be at Southeastern on this powerhouse rodeo team. And ironically, my dreams came true. I got to compete on what was a powerhouse rodeo team with the powerhouse coach. And we got close to winning a national championship. The year following my graduation, they did win it, the women. But I was lucky enough to be here with those kind of people. This new rodeo ag expo facility will soon be home to the most decorated intercollegiate rodeo team in Oklahoma, which houses 9 national championships, 6 reserve national championships, and 26 individuals that walked away from the college finals with their own individual national championships. Southeastern Rodeo was home for 22 years to the winningest rodeo coach in intercollegiate rodeo that still holds the record today. She was the first female to ever receive a rodeo college scholarship, and Southeastern was lucky to get her, Betty Gail Cooper Ratliff. Southeastern Rodeo has some of the strongest alumni that exist in rodeo today. There's over 6 world champions in the PRCA and WPRA that once called this place home. Together, they've accumulated more than 22 world championships in rodeo, and many are inducted into the Professional Rodeo Hall of Fame. This facility can embrace events that we as a team can host, and with that bring many outside visitors and hopefully an economic impact to this area. This is a win-win for everyone, and it is my great pleasure to embrace and celebrate this historic day for Southeastern, Southeastern Rodeo, Southeastern Oklahoma, and the Durant community. Go Storm.
Great and amazing lives is really what's important to us here at the university. This next young man that I'm going to introduce, he and I have also become friends and acquaintances, and very proud of his what he's doing here at Southeastern, but I'm even more excited for his amazing future that he's going to have once he graduates and leaves our university. So Gus Franzen is a junior from Kearney, Nebraska. He's majoring in business, finance, and marketing. He's a college national finals rodeo qualifier in steer wrestling and is scheduled to graduate in the spring of 2023. Currently, Gus competes outside of college rodeo in the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association in the steer wrestling event, where he is currently in the race to be the PRCA Rookie of the Year in steer wrestling. To deliver comments on behalf of his teammates and our rodeo team, Gus Franzen.
just want to say thank you for the opportunity to represent SEOSU Rodeo. My name is Gus Franzen. I'm a junior here at Southeastern. And in the 3 years I've been here, I've witnessed firsthand the hard work that goes into running a collegiate rodeo team. I think that Southeastern has the potential to be one of the top rodeo programs in the entire country. And having the state-of-the-art facility like this will make it safer and more efficient for us to practice and host our home rodeo along with other events. On behalf of the entire Southeastern Rodeo team, we'd like to give a special thank you to our coaches, Kyle and Christy Broderick. Their hard work does not go unnoticed. We'd also like to say thank you to everybody else who's making this program possible. I look forward to the future of SE Rodeo, and I'm grateful to be a part of this transition. Thank you.
Thank you, Gus. So before we close out with the ceremonial shovel in the dirt, and I'm going to ask everyone on the stage here to join us and grab a hard hat, and we'll take a nice picture. We are set to hopefully start construction on this project that you see here, Phase 1, in the next couple of months. I'm looking at David, and he's looking at Robert, and we're seeing. And I'm going to do a little selfless pitch here. We have the funds to do this Phase 1, and we're excited about that. It is going to happen. Our hope is that we can break ground in the next couple of months, and our team will be moving in about this time next year. We don't want to interrupt their win to repeat as national champions next year, but we'll hopefully have this facility finished. This is just the first of many phases. We eventually want to potentially put a cover on this arena to keep people out of the weather. We potentially want to increase the capacity so that we can do other events. My architects are assuring me that it is large enough and will be capable when we first open it to do horse shows and cutting events in this arena, which we're really excited about. But with 500 seats, we probably need to add some more. And so I guess my shameless plug is, if you are interested in joining this project as a partner, then go see Mark Webb, and he can help you become a supporter of this. And we're excited about the future and growing this into a world-class arena, a world-class facility, not only for Southeastern, but for Durant, Oklahoma, and we're excited about that. So I close with this. We talk a lot as a university about the idea that Southeastern is not really a destination. It is just part of people's journey. It is part of what we want to do to give people the ability to go out there and do great things in the world. And Mark Webb spoke to our Student Government Association a couple weeks ago, and he did a better job of telling that, because he talked about the fact that we all have a Southeastern story. And any of you that are here today that may be, if you're a Southeastern graduate, raise your hand. Wow, that's amazing. So thank you and welcome home. But every one of us has a Southeastern story. And if this is the first time you've been on our campus, this is the start of your Southeastern story. So we want our rodeo facility to just be another way that people can write that chapter in their book that is part of their Southeastern story. And then go out there and tell that to other people. And talk about Southeastern Oklahoma State University. And talk about the great things that we're doing here for students in our community. And how we are trying to make an impact to make the world a better place. So again, thank y'all for coming out today. Thank y'all for helping us celebrate this. Let's step up here and put some shovels in the dirt and go Savage Storm. We pick up some dirt. Pick up some dirt.
Right here, we got the stuff.
Ready? On three, we'll throw it out in the grass. 1, 2, 3.